Okay, guys. So, as I said before, what we want to do now is uh, pass through all those subjects, and I'm going to explain as much as possible, as much as I can about this those subjects, and I want to explain what I've done, and uh, I also want to explain how to execute, how to run all all those softwares, all those applications. All right, so maybe you will able to run them in your personal computer, for example, or even for learning purposes. Maybe you can learn something from me. All right, so let's start speaking about how to download and run the project. Okay, so you can find my project if you visit my YouTube channel. So you can visit my channel here. You can see that I have some other videos, but uh, most videos are in Portuguese, not in English. But if you only speak English, that's okay. You also have these two videos here uh, where I present um, other project, my previous project, the Room Scheduler API. So these videos are in English, and actually, the funny part is that that was basically my first time trying to make some content, create some content in English. So another reason that I'm making this new project now is to practice my English skills. Uh, of course, I'm practicing my speaking skills and my communication. Right, so I also want to see, and you guys, maybe you guys can see the difference between these two videos and my well, my new videos that I'm currently recording right now. So this is gonna be a cool comparison between before and now. So okay, you can visit my channel if you want, but uh, you can find my project clicking on my GitHub link. So you will see my profile, and you can come here in on the repositories and click on the Payflow service. And of course, you can download my project using the zip option. So you will download a zip file, and you will have to extract the project from the zip file. Or if you have Git installed on your computer, you can, of course, use the git clone command to download the project. So you are going to copy this link and use on the git clone command. Okay, so I'm trying to explain, but if you are a developer, you probably already know about this, right? So uh, but in my case, of course, I already have my project here. I'm using the IntelliJ for implementing for as an interface for implementing my project. So you can use other interfaces if you want, but okay, that's not a problem. Use what you prefer. That's okay. And another thing you have to have you need to have installed on your computer is Docker Desktop. Uh, so uh, I believe in Mac OS you can also install the Docker Desktop, but I think in Linux there is not a version of Docker Desktop for Linux. but the only difference is that you don't have the interface, okay, this interface for Linux, but you can use Docker using the command lines. All right, so the only difference is that you won't have the interface to help you to make your life easier. All right, so that's not a problem. You can do the way you like it. Oh, all right, so okay, guys. So let's talk about how to run the project. All right, so before we start explaining what we have here, but let's first of all understand how to run, how to execute the project. So uh, after you get the project, of course, and after you get Docker or Docker Desktop, uh, you can visit this package here, this folder here, and you are going to execute this file. All right, so let me show you quickly before we do that. So in this file, basically what we have here is uh, I'm putting some configuration about our API. So that's the configuration. This configuration, we are also mentioning this Docker file. So this Docker file is also responsible for uh, creating the image, the Docker image of the API. So here is the step where we build the API, and here we are making some configuration about how to run, how to execute the API that we built previously. All right, so but you don't need to worry about that. I'm just trying to explain a little what is happening. And I also I just noticed that there are some some comments in Portuguese, but don't worry about that. All right. um, so we also have some configuration for Postgres. You can see that I put some basic configuration as the name of the database. uh, I put some user and password that are very basic. Of course, you know that in a real project, the user and password will be something will be something safer. All right, it will not be something so silly like that. And as the project is only for learning purposes, I didn't bother so much about this. So that's okay. That's just for learning purposes. I think I will repeat that throughout the videos. All right. So don't worry about that. Uh, we also have Redis. So we have some configuration for Redis. The ports. The same thing here in the Postgres. We have some ports, and for Redis as well. We have the Prometheus um, and Grafana. Okay, so user and password admin, um, and also we declared some volumes, but let's not so focus so much on this. Let's continue speaking about the project. All right, just a disclaimer. You can you can change the version of these applications if you want, but I don't think you should really worry about it as well, because uh, I also didn't how can I say, I also didn't care so much cared so much about the versions. I just picked some of the latest versions right now. That's not really the latest, but it's one of the recent versions. Okay, so I just picked something reliable, and that's it. We are not worrying so much about the versions. All right. uh, and of course, if you change the versions, you have to be sure that everything is working correctly. But okay, uh, enough about that. So now what we want to do is we want to get inside this folder. So I'm gonna do cd devops cd no cd devops is okay. uh, Now, how to run this file? So if you have Docker installed, and you should have this command. All right. So Docker compose up. So this command will will catch this file and download all the applications, and it will also create the image of the API. All right. So, and after that, if everything goes right, goes correctly, you're gonna have the whole system running, not only the API but also those other technologies here. All right. So let me start. Okay. So uh, you can see that it was really fast for me because I already had those technologies downloaded before, so it was really fast for me. But don't worry, it should download and start everything correctly for you. Uh, if I if I configured all correctly, so if it worked for me, it should work for you as well. All right.